welcome. I'm Michelle Marchant Johnson with Love Life Coaching, and I'm here today with a wonderful guest expert, Dave Elliott. He is with legendaryloveforlife.com. Welcome, Dave.
Thanks so much. It's always a pleasure to be with you, Michelle.
So happy to have you here, and I'd love to ask you a couple of questions, Dave, and just get some ideas from you that I think will be really helpful to our audience. The first one is that I know you work with people every day on relationships, and what is one thing that you observe that comes up or stands in the way very frequently for people that prevent them from really being ready to have the right relationship, the right guy, whatever it is they desire?
Well, it's actually, I'm so glad you asked. I actually wrote a book about this exact topic. I would say it's about doing the work to heal your wounds from the past. And a lot of times when I say that, people are like, what are you talking about? I don't have a wound from the past. But I'm talking about things like, rejection issues, abandonment issues, like shame or guilt, that kind of thing. Here's the thing, like my book is called Same Shit, Different Date. And literally it's about same people, same issues come up, different dates, different people. And it might look different, but it comes up again and again because it's a root issue, and it's not happening to torture you, it's happening to teach you. But a lot of times if it keeps happening, we start to make up the story like, oh my God, it's never going to work. And no one's available, nobody wants to be with me, there must be something wrong with me. And it's not you, it's the unresolved wound, what I call a relationship origin of trauma. So when you figure out what that is and you do some work to heal it, and it can be healed, you show up differently, you get a different result. And so I think that's just the most important thing that you could do, is to go do a deep dive and take a look at that and say, what is it that's coming up for me again that's sabotaging me? And the way you relate to that issue is you sabotaging the relationship too. So I think that when people just get conscious about how they're showing up, what's working, what's not working, doing a real solid appraisal of where they are, what they're noticing, that like any kind of recurring issue, if there's a recurring issue, there's something there at the root of it to fix or to heal. And so that's the number one thing, because the whole point of the book is you're going to keep getting it. I hate to say it, that's the truth. You're going to keep getting the lesson until you get it. I make the case, it's like being in third grade. When you complete all the requirements for that grade, you go on and you never have to show up for class again. Same way with love. So that's an important one, just healing wounds from the past.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's absolutely so important, because those things can absolutely sabotage us over and over and over again until we address them and heal those wounds from the past. So this is kind of the flip side, same different side of the same coin. So what is one thing that people listening could do right now to begin that journey or that process to be ready for that right relationship?
So I would say the one thing is know your value, know who you are, know what you bring to the table, know what's great about you. I do a lot of work with my clients to get them really clear on understanding that they're an incredible person. They bring great things to the relationship, and most people are in the process, are in the habit of discounting that or not seeing it because they're too nice or they're too humble or it seems wrong. And I'm not saying become an egomaniac. That's not the point. But it's about humbly knowing your value. And if I could give a second one, it's know your value and show your value. Meaning show up in that way when you know it. I mean, because people show up absolutely differently when they humbly know their value, and they're showcasing it constantly by how they show up in the world. And when people meet you and interact with you at that level, they just feel the difference. When ladies are showing who they are, and just in a great place, they know that they are worthy and bring value, and they're confident. Confident is another word for sexy and attractive. So, and coincidentally, that's the one thing masculine and feminine agree on. The secret ingredient is confidence. So if you find someone who shows up confident, not arrogant, confident, that's really powerful. And you'll find that a lot of your relationship challenges kind of melt away, dissolve, and disappear because you've done your work and you're showing up in a great place. So I would say Know your value, show your value, and that takes care of a lot of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those were excellent, excellent answers. And thank you for sharing generously. And I think these will be very helpful ideas for people out there. Bye for now.